Goes well. Quick name of the game: if there's anything that is connected to this collective, that is beautiful. I invite you to take that shit with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that is all right. You can just leave it right where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for somebody else in the collective, and you should never take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Please keep in mind that time may be fluid as well as energy, and let's get into it, shall we? Oh yes, yes we fucking shall. What are we getting into? Collective messages. Welcome, homies. Please do the tribe a favor. Make sure you get those likes up on your way in. Also, check to make sure you are a subscriber, a homie, true and through. Much love, thanks, and appreciation to those that have and do. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance, please guide myself, guide these messages, guide this collective. Please guide us all, always and always. Thank you. One big stoner, excuse me, for any and all coughs. I'm going to give it just a moment. See if anyone comes into the live. And then we'll start tossing some cards around. Got some new weed. Strong stuff. Kicking me arse. I do hope you guys are well. Boy. All right, so I brought a bunch of my decks into this room today. Some we haven't seen for a while. Maybe begin with the original Rider-Waite. The mug. A true friend is one that knows all about you. And likes you anyway. I love Lucy. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm going to do something different than what I usually do. I'm going to get all the cards out and then read them. Usually I do it one by one. Lucy. I know, I miss TV Land too. Oh, it's one of my very favorite shows. Thankfully, it can be found in certain places. You just gotta look at. Actually, some places you don't even have to look that hard. I think it's free on Roku. Been a major time in your life, guys. You guys got the Magician in the reverse, to the Moon, to the High Priestess. Those cards called for a hit. One second, guys. Let me figure out how my that works. Just for the record, I've been in the middle of a domestic dispute. I left a very abusive man. And in the process, he has had his family, his friends, every and anyone that he could possibly get to attack me. So that may or may not have been a question from those assholes. I do apologize, you guys. But really, they just keep showing what kind of people they are. So let them show their assholes. So, as I cough it up, the flavor of the weed is giving me a message. It's called Cap Junkie, but it's like snow-capped mountains. Peak Junkie was what it was. Peak Junkie. All right. Somebody has become a junkie at peeking at somebody else. Okay. Fortunate, but aren't we all? All right. Anyway, yeah, somebody has come into an obsession with watching. You got the moon in 2 decks here. Watching. Watching. Ha. Let them watch. Let them watch you. Are they seeing what they think they're gonna see? You think they're seeing what they want to see? I don't think they're seeing what they want to see, guys. Clarity, messages for the collective. What do we need to know? Messages for the collective, please. Yeah, I hope my phone keeps recording as well as it seems to be right now, but every once in a while YouTube's been messing up lately and our fucking videos just cut out without us even knowing that's happened, so hoping and praying that don't happen for this one. Do we not need a message out of the Dark Doe deck? I mean, what's up? I'm gonna try one more round after this. Thank you. Bottom of that, Capricorn energy. Something about a victory, some commitment, some happiness, some love, and some success. I like it. I like it a lot. I just got bunny ears energy, the way that I held that card up. Something about messing up a picture, photobomb, but also rabbit ears. Like back in the day, we used to have to fucking use them rabbit ear antenna things to be able to get the channels that we wanted. Far too common in the ugly, heartbreaking comments, worst day ever. Oh, all right. So somebody had a shitty day. And I feel like this is a routine for somebody. Somebody had a shitty day and they're taking it out on everybody around them. Not the people that caused them to have a shitty day, but everybody and anybody that they come in contact with. Oh, their misery will have company. Oh, it will. But not you. It will not have you as company, and that makes it that much more miserable. Because it wants you. This misery, whatever this misery is, collective, it wants you as its company. Maybe you used to keep it company. Maybe you and it taught each other a few things. But you don't keep company with it no more. You grew up, you learned a few things. You ain't wet behind the ears no more, so to speak. All right? Somebody misses you. They miss having you right where they wanted you. There's something about you and your energy, homie. You are not common. At all. By any means. Somebody fucked up something very, very, very uncommon by making some ugly, heartbreaking comments because they had a shitty day. They had a shitty day, so they wanted everyone to have a shitty day. Yay for you! You ruined everybody's day. What the fuck? These bitches need some cookies. Alright, let's get in the book a little. Why not? Why not? There. Somebody doesn't like that you realize that you can be the one to solve all your own issues. I'm just realizing I have books in here from decks that I have thrown away. Yes, I said threw away. Bad enough energy that you can't cleanse it off there? Alright. Yeah, baby, you know how shit go. Alright. So first and foremost, let's see what this magician in the reverse has to say to you guys. See if I can prop it up here. Let's get crafty. Almost. I mean, you can see a part of it, right? Here we go. Good enough. Am I just missing them? Apparently, yes. All right. Reversed speaks of a physician, a magus, mental illness, disgrace, or disquiet. All right. This reading feels fun. This one feels like it's going to be a bit of an adventure. I feel like we're going to need to write down our keywords. So we have physician. Somebody could be spending an awful lot of time at the doctors, in the hospital, medical surroundings. Somebody could be spending a lot of time in the courts. Somebody could have some severe mental illness kicking in. Disgracing themselves. Causing a whole bunch of disquiet. Collective, I do hope that's not you. I don't believe that it is. Then you have the moon. Speaks of hidden enemies and danger. Darkness, terror, deception, error. Your song in the background, Blue Foundation, Eyes on Fire. It's really important. That is a really important song for you guys to get to know if you don't already know it. You're shuffling the cards of somebody else's game and you're about to pull your ace. Oh, babe. Somebody thought you were going to ease all their strains. They're waiting in vain. You have nothing for them to gain. Hello, welcome home, homies. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for getting those likes up. Thank you for all your comments. You are much loved and appreciated. The High Priestess comes next in line. After that, Moon. All right, we're going to move this stack because that wasn't really helping to prop the card up. It's just getting in the way, ain't it? I'm realizing we had a whole chunk of this deck. The Light Seers, the second row, get stuck on the table that didn't end up part of the shuffle. I feel like there's going to be a story in this little section here, so we'll check that out in a minute. But that High Priestess comes to tell you about some secrets and some mystery. The future as yet unrevealed comes to speak about the woman who interests the querent, meaning the viewer, if the viewer is a male, but it also represents the querent, meaning you, the viewer, if you're a female. Speaks of silence, tenacity, and wisdom. So, this Magician in the reverse, that's who the story's about. It's the Magician in the reverse and the High Priestess. Those are our two main characters, okay? Girl power. All right. Feminine power, really. We all have. So, this is going to be a story about secrets and lies and deception between a Magician in the reverse and a High Priestess. Sounds about right, don't it? This motherfucker, this walking chicken nugget, pretended to be the Magician, pretended to be made of the same things that the High Priestess is. It came out in the wash, that's not true. There's something about this Magician in the reverse trying to infiltrate the High Priestess, be like, we are the same, we carry the same types of energy, and then manipulate the High Priestess to act like them. Trying to tell the High Priestess who she's supposed to be. That ain't safe. It also speaks of science. That's the last word, science. This High Priestess is becoming something even more than what she already is because of all of this. She's becoming more of a majesty, more majestic. All right, we'll see what that Four of Cups has to say. Comes to speak on missing opportunities for abundance. It says that it is a time to meditate. It speaks of frustration and boredom, being a brat, not appreciating what you have, apathy, introspection, stability leading to boredom. If you're finding yourself bored, unsatisfied, or frustrated with your current situation, Know that you are likely missing the vibrant landscapes that are present just beyond your peripheral vision. Often we become so focused on our own internal perspectives that our feelings about a situation can prevent us from noticing the arrival of extraordinary opportunities and remarkable things. If you remain open to shifting ever so slightly in order to see your situation in a fantastic new light, you will learn that the present moment is filled with the most dynamic magic. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, focus on what you do. Even better, spend energy focusing your thoughts on the experiences that you will create in the future. Taking time to meditate and slow your mind will show you that life is better than it seems. It's up to you to shift into the abundance available to you right now. Your affirmation with this card: I invite you to confirm it below, affirm it, confirm it, claim it. I see the fullness and richness of my life. I see the fullness and richness of my life. For some of you, this is how you feel after finding out that this, what you perceived to be magician, was really a magician in the reverse. You're sad. You've been grieving a loss. To you, it's a loss. To you, that magician was really somebody. When they were pretending to be this, they were really something. For some of you, they became your best friends. They became your partners. They became your fucking other half. They became your chosen family. And coming to find that they're not actually any of those things, because they're not actually who they portrayed themselves as, has been really painful. The song in the background for this, 11 Minutes by Youngblood and Halsey. It's all about saying goodbye and the pain and the denial that comes with that. It's acceptable, it's understandable to grieve this deception. But I'm here to say that I promise that there's more mystery, there's more of a science to this, there's more medicinal properties to this on the other side of it for you, homie. Queen of Cups in the reverse. That, again, makes me feel like you guys are, you've been grieving. You've been grieving, and that's okay. In the reverse, she comes to speak of controlling or suppressing emotions. So some of you haven't even let yourselves grieve. Comes to speak of feeling insecure, a need to listen more, irrationality, emotional blackmail, being melodramatic, an opportunity to be responsible for your own emotions. Somebody's really pissed off that you're going to be responsible for your own emotions, that they can't control your emotions anymore. Oh, poor sweet thing. The Queen of Cups is one of the most intuitive characters of the tarot. Floating in her dreamlike state of spiritual connection, she asks you how well your emotions have been serving you lately, and reminds you that you have the ability to connect on a much deeper level. Feel and accept your emotional intuition. Listen closely as a way to really going on, and ensure that other people feel heard when you communicate with them. Devote time to their emotional cues and see the divine beauty in all of life's experiences. It takes both sun and shadow to make the ocean floor sparkle. In shadow, which is where it is in the reverse, this card can indicate that you're out of touch with your emotions or that you're suppressing your feelings while refusing to see the obvious. For some of you, you've been refusing to grieve. For some, all you've done is grieve. It's time to turn the tables, no matter what, no matter which. If you feel any insecurities around openly connecting with others, grow into a better partner by vulnerably sharing your own tender heart. Now, for some, this is coming in the reverse to say, you didn't do anything wrong by being vulnerable with this magician in the reverse when you perceived that it was love, when you perceived that it was a trustworthy connection. And it's not just that you perceived, it's what you were shown. They showed you that they wanted to love you. They showed you that they wanted to partner with you. They showed you that they wanted to be your friend. They showed you that they wanted you to call them fam. Whatever the fuck it was, they showed you something. You didn't just perceive it and pick up on all these false cues that didn't exist. No. They played a part. They played a role. And for some of you, you're upset with yourself because you were vulnerable. For some of you, you're like, how the fuck did I let that happen again? How on earth could I disgrace myself by letting this motherfucker up in here? Like, you didn't disgrace yourself. They did. They are the disgrace. They were deceptive. They were the ones shrouded in darkness and deception and error. They made the error, not you. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, homies, be perfect, man. We all saints up in here. Don't nobody do nothing wrong over here. No, but whatever this is, you did nothing wrong. Onto the moon. Again, that's the second moon card in this reading. So that's our most prominent message is what we get here, okay? But also, this moon card being on the ocean floor and there's sparkles coming down connects to what this card was just talking about, where it takes both sun and darkness for the ocean floor to sparkle. So hold on to that one too, okay? Oh, I feel like I did I do the affirmation? Nope. My intuitive heart openly expresses deep love. My intuitive heart openly expresses deep love. Some of us have a hard time doing that because we've expressed deep love and vulnerability to these magicians in the reverse. And now if a real magician comes along, we just like, nope, no. Because we think that we've met a magician before. No, we met a magician in the reverse. So it's a lot about discerning when to open up and when not to be so open. And it's a forgiveness of self for the times when you couldn't gauge which end of that spectrum to land on. Your song with this card, Ex-Ambassador's Gorgeous. This card can come to speak of illusions and hidden truths. It can come to speak of the unknown. It can come to speak of trusting your intuition, facing your fears, the watery nature of the unconscious mind, mystery, symbolism and metaphor, perception, uncertainty, and dreams. Now, I love that because we were just having a conversation about perception, and sometimes perception being based off of deception. It's not really what you perceived, it's what you were shown, right? I'd like to say that you guys have the word mystery twice, okay? When we're faced with uncertainty and illusion, it can feel like we're drowning. And the song that just came on with this one, Noah Rinker, Wherever I Go, he's playing a guitar standing in the water. So that one's real important. Wherever I Go by Noah Rinker. When we're faced with uncertainty and illusion, it can feel like we are drowning. Trust that you will be okay. Even if you can't seem to distinguish up from down right now. When you stop struggling to see that which you simply cannot see because it remains obscured behind shadows of the moonlight, you will experience a deep release that will allow you to float to the surface of your truth. The moon card, it asks you to go within, find comfort in the darkness, and to calmly listen to the whispers of your own intuition. For some of you, that's exactly how you figured out that this magician in the reverse was, in fact, in the reverse. You went in and you listened to your intuition. And now you know yourself better. There is divinity and magic here. When you fall into the moon's still waters, your inner wisdom will embrace you and push you toward the light. She will reinvigorate your creativity and resurrect your spark as long as you go beyond your own fears to find her. Dive into her healing embrace. Breathe past insecurities and let her dimly lit magic guide you home. Your affirmation with this: I am safe, and I reach new levels of unconscious knowing as I surrender to the will of the universe. Yes. It's exactly what I wish for you. Since then, you all know, every problem looks smaller in the sunshine. Says dust anyway. All right, let's take a look at this chunk. What was this chunk that fell out? I already like this. It's like happiness, celebrations, learning, living, loving. The magician in the reverse again. So this is a part 2. I don't think I've ever done a part 2 reading, but I'm going to go ahead and end this one here and come on back, and we're going to take a look at what these cards mean, because I tell you, it's extended. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I'll be back with more. Until we speak again, my days.